Hi, and I'm gonna show you something new today, some new stuff with my engine. Let me run it so you can see it. And mostly with the mobility of the things, of the objects, now I'm able uh, to move things like this spaceship, this Prometheus spaceship, and which is actually flying in this space. And I've substituted the very boring boxes with this Borg box. Those are kind of Borg spaceship from the Star Trek movie in series. You can move in any direction, so whenever you want, and you can move at different speed. Actually, I have 4 or 5 speeds. This is the basic one. I can show you what's the effect. Okay, this is the second, or this is the second, third one, which is a little bit faster. And there is the, let's say, warp speed, which is this one, which actually go very, very fast. You can see in the bottom part of the screen of the game image that is showing the distance from the center of the galaxy where we start. So the fastest speed is actually very fast, even if you can see it because the spaceship is small. Now you have probably noticed something strange with the lights. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. If I stay close to the center of the universe, and if you watch the model, the lighting is correct. Everything looks very nice. The shadows are correct, and everything is cool. If we go far away from the center of the universe, now we are, let's say, 7,000 units from the center of the universe, there are strange artifacts on the spaceship. If we go even farther, let's say 20,000 units from the center of the universe, as you can see, it's a mess. I have no idea why. Uh, Technically, there are so only directional lights in this scene, so the position of the spaceship should make no difference on the algorithm which calculates the lights and the shadow on the spacecraft. But for some reason, it's not working correctly. Let me come back to the center of the universe. I'm going very, very fast. And let me. And now it's correct. I have no idea why, very sadly. And yes, this needs some investigation. It's very strange. I've made some attempt to debug this problem in the shaders and also in the code, but without that much success. So next, yes, those Borg cubes, they are generated randomly and actually are very big. There are different sizes of Borg cubes, but most of them are very, very big, as you can see. Well, the resolution of the texture is not that high. I didn't find any high resolution texture of this, so it's actually looking a little bit weird, but yeah, this is a Borg cube. In front of the spaceship, there's flashlight, so that's why you can see it is round flashlight. So Borg cube, very big. Stay away from this. Now, this universe is very, very dark because, again, the lights also, or the directional lights are generated randomly, so there are very few of them, and they might be very, very far away. Let me go closer to this big Borg cube. Also here you can see the spaceship very sadly has some artifacts on it. I don't know why. About the spaceship movements, you can perform any movement you want. You can roll the spaceship like this. You can pitch. You can yaw. Everything you want you can do. So, and this is actually working correctly. Okay, there are some artifact on that cube Borg, I see. Let me go that way. There's something strange here. Did you saw that strange fluctuation in the space, in the force? Yeah, it's not visible anymore. I don't know why. There is something wrong in the engine somewhere. You can see it's a mess. It's a complete mess. I don't know why. This happens only when we are very, very far away from the center of the universe. I don't know why. That is almost all. I have been adding also both the models of the USS Enterprise, which is much simpler, a much simpler model, and of the Prometheus. Let me run the Enterprise. I don't remember if this, oh, is all black? Yes, it's all black because I need to provide the default light. Yes, every model has its own default light, so it's like internal lights, I don't know. Of course, on a spaceship, it's not everything black, so they must have some kind of energy and some kind of light source inside the spaceship, so yes. As you can see, it's much simpler as a model. Let me go far away with this. Let's check if the problem is the same. Like with the Prometheus, yes, it's the same. It's less visible because this model is less detailed, but still it's not working correctly. I don't know why. I have attempted to add lights, remove lights, use just one light source, everything, but still it's not working. That's very weird. It's not necessarily something with the fragment shader. It might be um, with the vertex shader. Maybe the normal coordinates are not correctly calculated. I don't know. Yes, but that's almost all. Everything is on the master branch now. I've been merging the code from the second branch, so it's everything on the master branch. You can check it out on my Git and have a look yourself. Yes, there is another problem actually, which I will need to fix next after I've solved the problem with the light. Is that when you have many objects which are, let's say, let's build this Borg cube very close to the center of the universe, and now there will be a higher drop of performance. Let's see why. As you can see, 4 FPS, something like that. Yes, that's understandable because there is a lot of objects which are drawn actually by the engine. So actually the amount of cube Borgs is 1 million, and the space in between those Borgs are drawn are very small. So this is understandable. There are two ways to fix this weird problem. The first and brutal way is to reduce the render distance, for example, to 1000 units. This will reduce the amount of things which you can actually see at the distance. Yes, as you can see, it's better. It's a bit better because the engine is not drawing things which are very far away. So, well, it works better, but this is not what we want actually. There is another problem. First, the engine is drawing things which are behind you, so things which you do not see. This need to be fixed. It makes no sense to draw things which are behind the camera or in somewhere position that you can see it anyway. And second, the way I'm finding objects which are close to the camera actually is disgusting. Let me find it. What I'm doing basically, no, see the object, is just checking the distance of every cube Borg and checking if it's too far. If it's too far, then I'm not drawing it. When we have 1 million objects like this methodology somehow work. Yes, you can run it and it works. It's not that much to check 1 million objects at every frame. If you have 10 million objects or even only 5 million objects, now things are getting a little bit nasty. You can just check it. And as you can see, too many objects. Now, this lagging, this reduction in the FPS is not only caused by the increased amount of Borgs, cube Borgs, but also from this loop here. I will show you why. If we increase the size of the universe to make it very big, then we will have a much smaller amount of item near close to us. So the engine should be able to handle the drawing of these things of these Borgs, cube Borgs. But as you can see, we have still a very low performance. But the universe is black. There is no cube Borgs, so there is no object rendered. But still, it's going very, very slow. The problem is clearly that yes, you have 5 million items in to check in at every frame, so it's getting very, very slow. To fix this, you clearly have to substitute this stupid algorithm with something much smarter. And actually, there are those kind of uh, KD trees which fit very well for this purpose. They can be used to find objects closest to a given point. Yes, so you can use it just to say look for things which you need to draft which are actually close to you. Mm, Probably I will have to implement this kind of data structure and to make sure that I'm drawing only things which are close to the spaceship. So things which are very far away are not drawn. And clearly this data structure will be much faster in finding those elements than just a linear search. As you can see, yes, search. An average is log n, worst case is on, so log n is pretty good. It's pretty good for what we need, even if we have 10 million objects or stuff like that. Uh, so this is going to be the first improvement. Second improvement would be just making sure that I'm not driving things which are behind the camera, so are not visible anyway. And then I have to fix that very, very strange bug with the light illumination, which is generating those strange patterns artifact. And yes, but if we look at the overall result, this is cool. It's nice. It's a nice exercise in coding everything on my repo. Thanks for watching. See you next time.